All right, just about ready for baseball. Michael Hellman getting ready to hit.
23.
And the home opener is underway.
7 o'clock.
Yes.
Check swing went around. That's strike two. Now one miss.
That's inside.
sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That's off the inside corner. Ball one. Fastball for a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Quick move to first. Helmet dives back in safely. Just getting started here in Pittsburgh. Here goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw. Save. That's down and in. Runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the grab. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And there's a foul ball. Fly ball down the line. Abreu towards the line. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. 2 down, nobody on.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Chris Sale. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
He somehow got to that outside pitch and pulled it hard into the outfield. Not exactly what you're supposed to do with that kind of location, but you wouldn't know it by how the ball came off his bat.
Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. Man at second. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Over to Goldie. Yeah. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. This is Bryce Terang. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. And now 2-0. In the air to left center. Trout on his horse. Reaching down, makes the catch.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Keith Cotton. Oh, great effort.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. The 2-run shot. The Pirates score first. It's 2-0. Tyler Soderstrom will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Here's the 0-2.
Oh.
Line drive, short hop to third. Play made, that ends the inning. Cannonball. Top of the second, so here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Foul ball there. Miller, a 6'2" righty, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2021. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Man, that got him square in the mask. 2-2 on the way. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Sliced hard but foul. Outside corner, there's a strike. Swing and a ground ball. What a stop. The feed for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. Runner on the move. That one kicks away from the catcher. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second. Inside, just missed. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Here's the 2-2. And misses inside. Got him. 2 gone. Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. And this one bounces away from Bart. Trout up to third on the wild pitch.
Heads up base running right there.
And that's downstairs and outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Fought off foul. The 0-1.
Whoa.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One and 2 now. Sale fights it off. He'll see another. stays alive. The 1-2. Jackknifes out of the way. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making them work out there.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2-2 now. Swings through it for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
2 down, bases empty. This is Joey Bart. Out towards right center field. Trout on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Astros, Daniel Schneemann. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. 0-1 now. And that skips in the dirt. High fly ball out to left field. Langford gets under it, and there's 1 down.
Strike one.
Foul ball. The 0-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And they'll do it again. Got him swinging. Now the left fielder, Michael Hellman. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Inside and it hit him.
First base.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Hellman off of first with 2 away. Fastball is outside. So Watt puts runners at first and second. Jose Altuve up to hit here. 0 for 1 so far.
Altuve.
And this one bounces away from Bart. To third, safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away. The 1-0. Another miss, 8 straight outside the strike zone. And that'll load the bases.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound.
Two walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Fouls away the first offering. Bases loaded, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. This one in the air center field. Chourio has a beat on it. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the inning, Miguel Rojas now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Well struck right field. That one carrying. And that one is off the wall. Round second, digging for 3rd. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
Swing and a miss. And he got him to chase. Comes up empty.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Outside low, and it's 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Pirates.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jackson Chourio. Grounded out his first time up. That one fouled off.
They're being a bit aggressive chasing sliders here in the early stages, and now they're off balance because of it. Look for them to try and be more selective with how they attack pitches going forward in this one.
One away with a runner at 3rd here in the last half of the 3rd. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Outside, ball 1. Swing and a miss at a slider. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a pop-up. That is the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th, and stepping in for the Astros, Mike Trout. Inside, ball 1.
Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Up the middle. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And they have their first hit since the 1st inning.
He was all over that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Turned on, but that's foul down the 3rd baseline. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play.
Runner on the go. Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. He flexes his power with that swing. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros on the ground to 3rd. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. He's 0 for 1. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next to the Astros, the third baseman, Jared Triolo.
Bunted back towards the mound. They get the force. Just got him on that one. Michael Hellman up next for the Astros. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Clips the corner, and it's 0-2.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. Caught just shy of the wall. Back here at PNC Park, bottom 4.
Really important time for a shutdown inning. The last thing they want to do is give up the runs they just scored. Man, that'll steal the momentum. They're hoping to make quick work of this half inning. You know, these Pirates doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Strike 2.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Sale and a 1-2. Ground ball right side. Goldie steps on the bag. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Tyler Soderstrom, the next Pirate to hit. Grounded out his first time. And a foul ball. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 2 out.
For the Pirates, the left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
First pitch swinging. Swing and a miss. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Ready now for the 5th inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Kyle Tucker. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, JoJo Romero.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out. Well, these Astros finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And that's in for a strike.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Got him. 1 up, 1 down.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Romero, in his 6th season, he features a slider, a sinker, a changeup, a 4-seamer, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. That one ripped, but foul. And a 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Nope, ball one.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball.
2-0 count to a
Outside.
guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A solo shot. And now they're out in front. It's 3-2. Ball one, no strikes. And another ball. That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike one. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. So 2 down. Goldie steps into the box. Pirates with a new arm on the mound. Braden Fisher.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
No, that's a ball.
And that one's a little bit low. 3 balls, no strikes. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
That one's in there. That is strike 2. Goldie leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Ball. No, that's a ball.
Misses inside, and the count is filled up. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. First and second, 2 outs. Daniel Schneemann up next for the Astros. This is again 5 in a row. 6 straight outside the strike zone. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Abreu.
Left field. And that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for two. The throw into second, and he's going to get to second with nobody out.
You know, these Pirates, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Strike two. So man into scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. Last half of inning number 5. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Runner steals third, though they get the out on the dropped strike 3. Miguel Rojas at the 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Comes up empty.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're...
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Number 5, DJ Abrams.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
This one in the air, center field. And the inning is over. Back here in Pittsburgh, and stepping in for the Astros, Jared Triolo. Pulls it in, 1 away.
Up next to the Astros, the left fielder, number 23, Michael Hellman.
And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 1. Ground ball up the middle. Rojas handles, throws to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 outs, base is empty. And next to hit for Houston, Kyle Tucker. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A massive home run. There's a swing and a drive. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Wastes no time there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And here comes Yordan Alvarez for a critical at bat. He's already homered here in this one.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. That's way outside. Ball 2. The Astros trying to break this one open. And we're the top half of the 6th. The 2-2. That's inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. Bottom of the 6th inning. Leading off, Jackson Chourio. And that is out of play.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That's ripped. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Base hit. Chourio. Round second on his way to third.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, buddy. Still able to square it up pretty nice.
Highway 10 will take over here. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Now here is Isaac Paredes. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Just off the outside edge. The Pirates with the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And they're all loaded up.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
Soderstrom swings through it for strike 1.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
Next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Chourio at third. Turang at second. Paredes on at first with nobody out. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. Save. He beats it.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Oh. Out towards right center field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. So up next, Wilyer Abreu. One for 2. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Anthony Banda.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Ball to strike. The pitch.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
Line drive. That's a base hit. aimed to score from third, and they cut the lead to 2. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. And there's a ball. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hellman settles underneath it. And that will end the inning. Back here at PNC Park, and stepping in for the Astros, Paul Goldschmidt. The new pitcher in the game, Brad Keller.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And a ground ball to first. Soderstrom takes it to the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next to the Astros, the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Takes it in for the out. And the batter now, Daniel Schneemann. 1 for 3.
Daniel Schneemann.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And it's fouled away.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
The 1-0. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
No, that's a ball.
Schneemann off of first with 2 away. That one misses, and the count is 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the left fielder, Michael Hellman. And that one is lifted in the air. Langford under it. And that's the 3rd out. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the shortstop, Miguel Rojas. Greg Weisser taking over on the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here. Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That's a strike. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
For the Pirates, the designated hitter, number 5, DJ Abrams.
Tap foul at the plate. Looking to get the tying run on base. Ground ball left side. Throw to first in time.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Chourio in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Next pitch is outside. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The Stros holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Takes a tumble and hangs on. Back here in Pittsburgh, and stepping in for the Astros, Mason Montgomery on a pitch out of the pen here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
That one fouled off. #101 on the gun, swing and a miss. Montgomery in his second season, 25 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Got him swinging. First out in the top of the 8th.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
You get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
And foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Fastball for a strike. And now it's 3-2. And that's too high, ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
One down. Stepping in, Yordan Alvarez.
Oh.
Lined into right. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. Not showing great command so far in this at-bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Ripped on a line to center. And that is that. Back here at PNC Park, bottom of the 8th. Bryce Turang digs in now. Josh Hader gets handed the rock out of the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. In the air out to center. And a lunging grab. Swing and a foul out of play. Upstairs.
Ball 2.
That pitch in for a strike, and the count's even at 2. Now fly ball to right center. Trout moving under this one. And that quickly 2 away. At the plate, Tyler Soderstrom. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. The Astros trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So the tying run reaches with 2 away. The Astros turn to a new arm of the mound, Blake Treinen. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Pirates going with a pinch runner. Rhys Hines opting for a faster runner as they try to tie this thing up. Step off. Oh, he jumped early. Throw to second. He's safe. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That one outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the sweeper is off the plate. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And that is that. We go to the 9th, and stepping in for the Astros, Paul Goldschmidt. On the mound now for the Pirates, Matt Brash.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Oh, that got away from him.
Thank you, baby.
And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Substitution now at first base. On to pinch run for Houston. Tyler Fitzgerald looking for some added speed out there in the late innings. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Swings through that.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Runner on the goal. Pitch is high. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. So now with one away and a man at second. Daniel Schneemann up next for the Astros.
That's the ball.
Foul ball there. The 1-1. Swing and a miss at a slider. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next to the Astros, the third baseman, Jared Triolo.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. There's a ball. Throw to third. Ow! And that will end the inning. Last chance for the home team. Digging in, number 52. Swings and misses. That's strike one. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And it is gone. And this game is tied. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Altuve slings to first. One out, bottom of the ninth. Up next for the Pirates, Miguel Rojas. Tucker settles under it. 2 away down. Liner caught it second. Back here in Pittsburgh, on to extra innings. Jared Triolo getting ready to hit. And that bunted towards third. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
The right fielder, Kyle.
And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker. Golden opportunity right here. In there at the knees, 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 down. That one missing inside. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him swinging for the K. And that is a big first out. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. The Stros with the go-ahead run at third here in extra innings.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Line drive, base hit. One run's in. Now the second run is in. It's a 2-run single. It's 7-5.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
2 on, 1 out. Fouled off. He was late. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here's Mike Trout. He's already homered in this game. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. That one missed. Sliced hard but foul. The Astros trying to break this one open. And here in extra innings. Next pitch inside. Ball 3. Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 1. Ground ball right side. Turang in plenty of time to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back here at PNC Park, on to the bottom of the 10th. Jackson Chourio now at the plate. And that one fouled off. Tying run at the plate. And that's whipped for a base hit. Runner around third. Chourio with a knock. And the leadoff hitter is aboard. He'll score easily. It's an RBI. And now they trail by 1. Brian Abreu on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Quick toss to first. Now back in safely at first.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That's a little bit low.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Runner takes off. Pitch outside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Comes a 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2. Back foot slider struck him out.
Up next for the Pirates,
Isaac Paredes, the next Pirate to hit. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Check swing, he held up. Ball one. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. The Buccos with the tying run at second, and the home team trying to pull it out. A little out front there as he swings through it.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
1-2. In there, got him looking for the K. And the Pirates with only one out left.
First baseman number 2, Hector.
This one in the air, center field. Trout under it. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros strand the tying run on base to win it.
Well, Boog, I can think of prettier ways to get your first win on the mound in the majors. He'll have some work to do after the blown save, but a win is a win. Congrats to him on this career milestone.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Sciambi saying so long.